everyone, Chocolo here for the September update. A bit late this month. Hopefully I'll get it out before October, otherwise it might just end up being the October update. Yeah, so it's a bit late, just been a bit of a hectic month really, and don't know what's happened really. I think I've just been trying to catch up with some reviews and various things, but a relatively large amount to talk about this month as well actually, which I didn't think there would be, but ends up there has been. So yeah, so interesting one. Yeah, so thanks so much. As I say, before I start, I've just got to say thanks so much for all the subscribers, all the members. Everyone leaving comments and liking the videos, things like this, really massively appreciated. It truly is. And must give a shout out to the members as well, of course. Alan Lockhart, Stephen Saunders, Harmony Artificiosa, Scotty, of course. Yes, Noah Booker, Sam Matson. Yes, don't think I've listed anyone off. Yes, so thank you so much. And Alan, of course, for upgrading to bronze membership. So thank you so much for Alan. It's massively appreciated. You've got I think it's about 40 or 50 exclusive videos now to catch up on. So yeah, so there'll be a playlist of I probably might even put it in the this corner up here. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, link there so you can go see those as well. So yeah, I do. For those you don't know, for bronze members and above, I do basically an exclusive review every week, every Sunday generally. Yeah, and there's about 50 of them there now, so and they're all different as well. They're all they're all obviously different, but they're all different kinds of reviews. Just 50 of the same review, but they're all different kinds of reviews. So there were chocolate spreads, chocolate drinks, cereals, things like this. They're not things I typically do on the channel. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, enjoy those, Alan. Yeah, and thanks so much for your support. And thanks everyone for your support. I know some people can't become members or whatever, or this, that, and the other. So obviously liking the videos, just turn up in the chat, just being present on the channel and things, it really does help a lot and massively appreciated. So thank you so much. And of course I must say special thanks to Rick as well for your continued donations essentially. So thank you so much. That's really nice. It donates via PayPal. Link for that's in the description as well. So just Rick's preferred method of as I say, supporting the channel, it's massively appreciated. So thank you so much, Rick. And he's just made another donation this weekend as well. So thank you so much, massively appreciated. Rick isn't a member, but of course, as I say, contributes in his own way, and it's massively appreciated. So thank you so much, Rick. Really appreciated. Yeah. So what else we got then this month? Yeah. Well, basically, I've done a few little tweaks to try and increase interaction, I guess you'd say. So if it's something obviously is catered towards supporting the channel, things like this. You'll notice in some of my, basically most of my live videos now have basically a sort of goal in member text here to say that basically more members I get, probably every 5 members, I guess I'll do an exclusively for all members, not just bronze tier members, but all members. And not just bronze and above, but all members, basically to get sort of a special review of something completely unusual for the channel. So in this case, because it's a Domino's Pizza exclusive. But I could also do things where I vote on, issue a vote for what to do. But I feel like I need to have it labelled what I'm going to do, because I feel like that might, if I just say some secret review or something, it doesn't really, I do mystery reviews anyway, so people might just assume it's the same sort of thing. I want it to actually show that it's something a bit different, basically. So yeah, so basically 10 it will be a Domino's Pizza one, 15 it could be, I don't know, McDonald's, 20 it could be Five Guys, who knows, could be anything, you see. So we'll see. Maybe, as I say, I'll do votes on the next one for the existing members to say what should I do when I get 15 members, so I might do that actually. That's probably the what I'll do actually, yeah. I can only do 4 or 5, I think it's different votes, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put some comments out there to say, or like a post out there to leave a comment what you'd like me to review, maybe. I don't know. Got to be careful of it. I don't want to make it to anything too crazy, because of course, so that I've got to be wary of that. So I don't know, maybe I'll give the a whittled option down of things I can realistically do. But we'll see, But hopefully it should be something of interest to the members. So there we go. So yeah, should be a good one, I think. Yeah, so I just move that away now, I think. Yes. Now I'll also do special now when people become members or send super chats during a live stream or a premiere, it'll pop up with a special graphic on the on the display as well. I think a couple of people will have seen the super chat one, so I can do a little test so you can see what it is now. I could change these, of course. It's not set in stone. This is what they'll be. I might update them in the future. I might add extra ones depending on the amount the super chats for and things like this. But the gist of it is, at the moment, this is what it is. So I think you can see there. There we go. Roberto sends a $39 super chat. And it says this is a test super chat. There we go underneath. So it will say your message underneath as well. So these will appear live during the streams. Might not be in the top right, might be in the middle or wherever, depending on the layout of the live stream or whatever. But there we go. And if you become a member, the exclusive one, no one will have seen this yet. there's like a special little kitty cat one there. So obviously we'll say your name. So there we go. So yeah, so an interesting one. As it's more this sort of like tool is centered around Twitch essentially. So I mean, it's one of those where I think some of the features are not quite as rich as they are for Twitch interactions, but nonetheless there is a YouTube stuff. So I don't know if it will appear if you upgrade membership and stuff like that, unfortunately. So for instance, Alan, when he upgraded from support level to bronze level, I don't think it would have popped up saying that. I'm not too sure though. You never know, it might do. You never know, it might do. But I don't know. So that's one thing to bear in mind. So yeah, just to, as I say, it's, and I must, the little slight clause that I'm dependent on the third-party software doing this. So obviously, if it's not working or something, or for whatever reason, I can't promise that the message will appear, unfortunately, but it should do. It's the gist of it. Might be a slight delay as well, but it should do. Yeah, so there we go. So some little nice little touches there I've added this month. Now the other thing as well is Stash Watch as well. Now I had a bit of a quandary of Stash Watch because it was dependent on me buying new stuff, and of course, I can only do 3 or 4 sort of regular reviews a week. Generally, it's just not enough time to do more. At the moment at least, anyway. So the problem I was having was I was buying 10 items or something like that, and I can only review so many of them. So it becomes silly where I've got to sort of buy more to do Stash Watch. It was becoming impossible to do really, because obviously I'm just buying more and more stuff. I can't review it in time. It's just becoming more and more difficult, and I was ending up having to cancel Stash Watch because I thought I can't be buying more things because I won't be able to review them. They'll just be building up, and then I'll have to end up throwing them away. So I was trying to think of how to sort this problem out really. It was a bit of a quandary because I wanted to keep up Stash Watch because it's just a way to kind of interact with you, just to chat with you basically, and sort of like with a focus on chocolate essentially. So I've we're showing some chocolate I've got in mind, or to I've just bought, things like this. We can discuss it, but also it's kind of like it's kind of giving a sort of what's the word, a focus on the live stream, but with also a 50-50 kind of emphasis also on just chatting with you basically. So yeah, but obviously it was becoming difficult because I can't just keep buying stuff, and there's limited, this just runs out of new things to buy as well potentially. So there's not anything out there that I really haven't reviewed before, things like this. So the answer was pretty obvious really to it, and it was pretty obvious. So it was just basically just to talk about the things I'm going to review at the weekend, because I'll always be reviewing stuff at the weekend. Touch wood. So so yeah, it was just obvious to do that really. So it might be repeats for the first few times, because obviously it'll be things I've already revealed in Stash Watch, but eventually it'll be coming to new stuff that I buy. So eventually will just basically be new stuff as well. So as well as perhaps stuff you might have seen before, and then eventually just all new stuff, and hopefully things I can just get out. So obviously I might not be able to review everything I talk about in it, because I might just have enough time. Might not just have enough time. Things like this, but yeah, so that's the answer to it. So I can do a Stash Watch every week now without fail. So really good. I'm really happy with that. It's really it's just a bit of a relief, to be honest with you, a bit of a relief. Yeah, so there we go. So also the lookbacks, keeping on every couple of weeks. They do take a bit of time to do those, but they're generally still in there. Sometimes I've been sort of doing them on the Sunday rather than the Friday, just because they just take so long to do. They just take a long time to do. It's just one of those. But you will notice that the last time I did a premiere, it was a live one rather than a pre-recorded one. Basically because it takes less time, and it's probably even better to do them live. Normally I'd have to record it, then edit it. So recording time, the editing time for something is the same time as how long it took to record it, plus extra time. So if it's an hour-long video, it will take at least an hour to edit it. So it'd be a lot more, probably 150% extra, the time, so an hour and a half probably. And then uploading it takes time. There's problems there, so things like this. I just thought, well, I'm just adding all these problems, and I could just do it live. I did do it live, and it was just a lot better. Why not do that? Just far easier, makes more sense. Yeah. So there we go. So probably having another live video base. So it looks like we're gonna have a Stash Watch live every week. Saturday live review every week, and every 2 weeks a tea video basically on Fridays. So there we go, 7 o'clock all the times, BST, British Summer Time, or UK time basically. I think that'll change to GMT soon, actually, what was going into October soon. So yeah, but 7 p.m. so basically UK time 7 p.m. So do check. So it could change, as I say, in the future. Just be aware of that. Twice a year it will change essentially. October and March, I think it is. So yeah, if you're not in the UK, so obviously bear that in mind. But yeah, there we go. So really been a good month, I'd say, really. So I feel like I've got things on track as well. I'm kind of getting through the backlog pretty well. Let's say I need to do quite a lot of review. I've got quite a lot of stuff I want to review, but I'm going to sort of I think starting next week, next weekend, so it's the 25th I'm recording this on, so first weekend of October basically. I'm going to start sort of picking, say like 2 things in the backlog that need to be reviewed, sort of have been in the backlog for a while, sort of 2 new things potentially, and 2 just other things that I just want to do for whatever reason. So for instance, where I want to review some of the Canadian chocolate that we've spoken to Rick about, and things like this, and just things like that, that might be just sort of prevalent in the channel or whatever, for whatever reason. So things I've been discussing with people, the I forgot what it's called. Is it the coffee crunch cream or something like that? Yes. Yeah, the Canadian chocolate bar that I want to review basically. So so things like this. So just something that I want to do specifically. So that's probably what I'll try and do. So 6 reviews a week generally, but I might try and do more if I can. But I can only really edit at most 5 a week, but realistically probably 4. So even if I review 6 things a week, I'm not going to be able to get that many out. So that's the other problem as well. I actually got a backlog. I think I mentioned last week or in one of the live videos that I've actually got about 28 reviews backed up that I have actually done that just need editing. So yeah, it's crazy really. But well, a good problem to have, I guess. Right, so there we are, guys. Yeah, so thanks so much for your support. As I say, massively appreciated. Really is appreciated. As I say, a link for the member program is in the description. So yeah, if you fancy joining that, please check it out. As I say, if you pick the bronze tier or higher, you'll get access to 50. I'm sure it's 50 videos. Let's just have a check. 50 plus. Let's have a see. Yeah, 53 videos as it stands. So 53 exclusive reviews, basically. Yeah, so a new one every week as well. So you could just join for a month, watch them all, and then then stop. You don't. It's no problem. You know what I mean. You don't feel obliged or what have you. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, check out the Discord server as well. Great way to keep in touch with myself and the community. It's it's. I know you might sort of think, oh, what on earth is I could do without? But it's just you don't have to. There's no obligation to it at all. It's just a good place to sort of keep in touch and potentially chat or just look at what people are posting. Basically Scotty posts regular photos of things, new chocolate that's coming out and this, that and the other. Andrew usually talks about bringing back 5 centres. But I'm sure he mentions other things as well. But there we go, you see, just, it's just a nice thing to do. And it's also, if you need sort of like, if you want a way for me to keep track of certain things, like say, I want, Chocolo to review this, there is a section for that, so you can mention, so I've got a way of keeping in touch, keeping an eye on things then, because it's quite difficult to keep on top of YouTube comments basically, because they disappear. Well, they don't disappear, but they become very difficult to navigate. It's quite hard really, it doesn't really notify me of replies as well and stuff like this. So I can, if it's a reply to something from quite some time ago, it's quite hard for me to find it. So basically, long story short, Discord server is a great way to keep in touch with myself and also just to let me know of things you're interested in. I can't guarantee anything, of course. But it's just a way I can go in easily, find the thread in Discord, click on it, and it shows people who've basically submitted things that they'd be of interest, or they think would be of interest for me to review, or just would like me to review. So yeah, there we go. So YouTube comments, not guaranteed for me to be able to find them, basically. So it's not that I don't want to do it potentially, but it's just being able to find them, So there we go. So right, so there we are. So yes, I think that concludes this update. I don't think I forgot anything. Hopefully not. Anyway, it's always one of those where after the event I always potentially remember something, but probably not too long till the October update now. So if I have forgotten anything, I could potentially do it next week. So but I might wait a couple of weeks for the next update at least. So there we go. But yeah, I'll say thanks so much again for your support, guys. Massively appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the channel still. Leave some comments, with any feedback or anything like that, good or bad. It's please don't feel I'll be offended. Yeah, always great to hear from you. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. I'm sure most of you are probably subscribers who are watching this. But either way, please like the video. Yeah, leave a comment for free, as I say. Check out the Discord server and the YouTube member program. Yes, go to support the channel. But either way, thank you so much. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.